Welcome back, friends, to the Bottom Shelf Project. We have the three amigos here back again, taping away from the House of Legal Dispute at my good friend Richard's abode with an exciting new offering. We're trying something new today. Bellini Chianti Grappa.
It's fancy because it's Italian.
That's right.
And it actually is labeled as Aqua Vitae.
Yes. They have
That's
bottom
fancy.
shelves in Italy as well.
That's fancy from water.
This product, Grappa, is a liquor. This one comes in at 42% alcohol by volume, so 84 proof. Higher than...
I approve.
Yeah, it's slightly higher than some of the stuff that we've done here. Grappa is the leftover remains from wine production. The grape must, the skins, the rest of the flesh, and anything else that gets pressed to do the grapes, or do the wine, rather.
So they press the flesh?
Yes, they press the flesh.
Just check.
They then take that, make a mash out of it, ferment it, distill it, and it turns into grappa. Never been to Italy, been to Europe, but not to Italy, but I've been told that grappa is kind of a family tradition over there. Every family's got their own version of grappa, or every family that makes wine has their own version of grappa that they make as well. I've had grappa twice in my life.
Is that a good thing or?
Once I thought it was isopropyl alcohol.
Okay.
And once it was fantastic. It was thick and slightly oily
So now we have a
and
range.
tasted slightly black pepper. It was fantastic.
So we have a range.
So we have a range. This offering came from Total Wine. This is a slightly smaller bottle. It's not a 750 milliliter. This is a 375, but it still weighs inside our price range, weighing in, I believe this was $13 when I bought it. So if it extrapolated out, it should be within our price range. So
Now, you say when you bought it, was this like years ago and it's appreciated in value, or?
I know I've had
Was
this.
it a good year?
I don't know. This might have been a good week.
Good week. It was a good week.
Yeah, I've had this for about 3 weeks now.
Oh, yeah.
Waiting for the right opportunity to crack this bad
Allowed
boy
it to
open.
age in my garage for the last 3 weeks.
It wasn't foil. It tricked me. It's plastic. That's why it was so hard to rip. All right. Cracking open this virgin bottle. Again, natural cork. Not a synthetic cork. It looks like a natural cork.
It's fancy schmancy.
Oh, goodness.
Are you thinking isopropyl on this one?
No. We're going light here, gentlemen. Because I saw the doom on the horizon.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Are we going to have a Malort moment here? Is this...
I wouldn't say that, but
Are we having a Southern Comfort Caramels moment?
we may. I did a quick nosing on that cork, and like telling a racist joke
Oh, wait, I can smell it
at
from
an office
here.
party, I regretted it immediately.
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
strong.
jeez. Oh. Oh.
Holy God!
It burns us, my precious. Oh.
This scent is like a box cutter.
If box cutters sucked.
Depending
my
on which end
God.
you're on, yeah, they might, but...
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa!
Are you sure there's no Malort moment happening here?
That thing has a half-life. This thing hasn't aged enough. It's got, oh my God.
You know the ghouls in Fallout? I think this is how they make them.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I haven't even drank it yet and my eyes burn.
I'm crying.
What have you brought to my house, Mr. Preston?
Does this room have a ceiling fan?
Oh, Jesus.
Or a vent blower or something?
Okay,
Just do it. Just do it.
No.
It's not going to get better.
so describe it for our viewers.
Oh, how do you
I'm
describe
telling
it?
you. Remember when we drank the Malort and the Malort had this sickly sweet thing and then the flavor was like kabam?
Yeah,
okay,
awful bitterness.
it's Freaky Friday. Like the Malort flavor is the nose. It's just got this kind of...
Okay, for those of you out there that are curious about this,
And God, I hope that's few of you.
the best description I can think of is that
Floor
imagine
cleaner.
in the old world when they made wine and they would tread on the grapes with bare feet. Now, if you could imagine
this,
now if you could imagine those wine and grape soaked feet, unwashed, this smells like funky old feet.
no, it smells like that.
Yeah.
The essence of that
Yes.
is amplified.
Yeah. Oh yeah, distilled.
Distilled essence of sweaty feet.
So this is allegedly made from Chianti grapes, so it has a perfumey sweetness to it. And actually, the glands in my
drink it?
throat just swelled up a little bit.
Has anybody drank
I
it?
know. No.
Have you?
No.
Okay.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Oh.
Oh, holy Christ.
See you in the emergency room.
So here we go.
It tastes
Did
bad.
not
It
get
smells.
better.
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
That aftertaste.
That's not an
is
aftertaste.
exactly like the smell of kerosene.
Ugh.
When I was growing
No.
up, we had a kerosene heater in the house. That aftertaste, when I swallowed and breathed out, was exactly like kerosene.
And today my jurisdiction ends here. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
No. Mm. No.
It's time to send this stuff and Malort into Thunderdome. And let them battle it
Two
out.
bottles in her.
No, this
One
is,
bottle leaves.
no, I can cut that short. This would wipe its ass with Malort.
I don't know. I mean, for me, that's a really tough call.
No,
But
I
they're
don't
both
know.
they're both
It's
on
close.
that end, man. Ooh. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
All right. You want to put it there, Malort? There's only one way to find out.
All right, I'll go back.
No.
I'll go back in again. Because, okay, to flesh this out, before it dissolves our flesh,
Yeah. Wow.
it's thick. It's almost oily. The initial sip had a sweetness to it. I was surprised. The very initial sip was sweet, fading to peppery, and then that funky foot odor smell
I'm
kind of
amazed.
crept into the flavor after that.
If I had to get that many flavor notes, I would have lost consciousness.
And then after that, then the kerosene kicked in, and I this is not for comedic effect. It tasted like kerosene.
It does taste like kerosene. You remember the first time you ever drank hard liquor?
Yes.
When you were young?
Yes.
And you didn't know what you were drinking? That's kind of what it's like.
The first time I slammed tequila, and it was cheap tequila at that. It was. As a matter of fact, I think it was Souza.
All right.
It was that really cheap Souza, and I slammed it tepid.
There's nothing we can do to make this better.
No. The only way we can make this better
pour it
is
down
to find
the
some. Well, I wouldn't even do that to our water table. I'd say find it somewhere abandoned.
Chernobyl.
Yeah, and do some kind of binding ritual to remove this.
Klaatu,
An
Rasa,
exorcism.
All right, I'm gonna try.
No.
Yeah,
See,
right.
now I can smell the kerosene on the nose.
No.
I can smell everything because my sinuses are clear now. And
It's-
my nose is running.
Oh my God, it's burning too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It's literally making my nose run.
oh man, it is burning. And one of the worst GI illnesses you can have is an infection called a norovirus. It's the horrible sickness that you see on mentioned for cruise ships.
Yeah.
It's a really nasty virus. It turns you into a sprinkler coming out both ends. I've had it before. The pain and the burning that I'm feeling right now in my esophagus and my stomach is what it felt like when I was starting to recover from that illness.
Norovirus. In a
This
bottle.
is uniquely
Is this the face of happiness?
unpleasant.
No. No. Bad viewer. Bad. No.
Yeah.
In every possible way, it is foul to the odor.
Oh.
Because I can't call it a nose, that's an odor. It is foul to the palate, and it is ruinsome to the
It's
GI tract.
and my spirit. It hurts my heart.
Okay, but just because I'm the reason that it's here, I'm going to dive in one more time.
Oh, you sad, sad man.
If I didn't have to breathe,
Yeah.
I would have to breathe.
it would.
If I had superpowers, it would be okay.
If I were a fish.
Oh! Because until I breathe out, this is not faking. This is really that bad.
It is terrible.
It's beyond all.
The first flavor is sweet and oily. It tastes like maybe it has some extra sugar put into it. But then immediately you breathe out.
But it wasn't that sweet.
And-
Malort had more.
Oh my god!
like
sweetness to
now,
it.
when
My
now
tongue is burning.
I think I know what prison hooch might taste like now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just.
That's.
I would go to jail not to drink this again.
Yeah.
I've had moonshine that tasted like. It smelled like alcohol. That tasted better than this.
Oh yeah, as have I. I've had moonshine.
I think I
enjoy it.
accidentally had alcohol, like isopropyl, when I was a child.
Wow.
It's
I'm serious.
It's
I would put this a heartbeat beyond the Malort. I would drink Malort again before I drank this.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you for two reasons. One, because you get to say you drank Malort more than once. That's some street cred. Two, Malort had a certain charm to it. Like, it smelled kind of like Christmas, and
It was a rite of passage.
It had some floral notes, and it was a trap. It dragged you in and then beat the shit out of you. This one doesn't even. No, there's no charm. There's no floral notes. There's no hint of Christmas. It just kicks your ass out of the bottle.
Yeah, it's pretty mean stuff.
So yes, I would drink Malort again before I drink.
After drinking that, it just emotionally, I feel like a loved one died.
This is the new.
It's that bad.
This is the.
It's emotionally ruined.
My
This
spirit.
is terrible.
My spirit burns. It's.
Wow. So, and I agree with my compatriots here. They're no making this better.
No.
There is no improving the dram.
Why would you kill an innocent Coca-Cola over this? No.
That Coke did nothing to you.
Really? What did that Coke ever do to you? Don't mix it. Don't add anything to it.
Don't even waste ice, because what did water ever do to you?
So ultimately, it's a product of Italy. It can stay in Italy because Bellini, Grappa, del Chianti, you can go straight to hell.
Yeah.
It's the first thing since Mussolini that made me hate Italy.
Wow. It defies description. I did my best to flesh it out, but it defies description just how awful this stuff is. And it was worth the $13 just to know that perhaps we can spare someone else out there.
Well, that's true. We took a hit for the team.
Yeah.
We did it so you don't have to.
Exactly. We may have saved a life.
Holy
two.
Or liver.
God almighty.
Yeah.
You know, I was hoping that nose in that cork was just kind of a comedic prelude into something that would at least be tolerable. No.
Bye-bye, Bellini.
Yeah, that's...
So there you have it.
You're taking that home with you. It's not staying here.
I'm going to put a rag in it, light it on fire, and throw it at somebody.
I just see you getting pulled over.
However...
Is that an open bottle in your car? Why, yes, it is, officer.
Feel free to take it.
Feel free.
I would be
Check it
hesitant
out.
to burn this because I'm afraid we would have one of those Revenge of the Living Dead moments where they burn it, the gas goes up in the clouds, it rains down and creates more zombies.
Yeah,
That's
that bad.
He did. It really is. It's that bad. Jokes aside, those were real tears from the two of us.
Yeah.
That's an honest description of
My
this.
literal nose running, it's that bad.
I have never tasted something so exactly like the smell of kerosene before in my life.
Except for maybe kerosene.